like it had them getting good deal like, $50,000 on you want to pour me, gotta scream it like, Cause I got a check, niggas wanna flip, I ain't gotta flip, but I got it, Get out some mix, she gon' wanna sit, every nigga looking to sit, and now she screaming like, How much you made? Made $2 million off of me, tell you, and I'm cool like, They tried to try me with a case, but you know I hadn't skated. I was singing like, I swung in the boy, I know my role and I play. If you heard that I'm talking, then I say it. Going where you at the top of the lock, then I stay. I'm a bad boy, but I don't wear big clothes like me.
Before you get beat it, when you call, run it back on replay. For your love, I go pay. For your love, I go play.
DJ Dad.
Oh, what I'm doing? Okay. Hey, it's your girl Candy, and I am here with my ladies, Monique 69 Ways Johnson and Shayna MCD TV. And we are here to discuss The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 17, episode 10, A Star Spangled Mess. And a mess it is, it was. Thoughts on okay, let me see. My thoughts on the episode. It was a good episode. Things were moving. Things happened. Conversations were had, sort of, kind of. I just wish K. Michelle would stay put and not leave so much. She's like she doesn't want to have conflict resolution. She doesn't want to have conflict. And I have a problem with that at this age. Yeah. I'm cool. Pinky, baby, calm down. You got too much going on. You got too many irons in the fire. And I get it. I understand because I can get the same way too, but I have them 4 letters. I don't know if you got 4 letters, but I got 4 letters and I have a tendency to do about 5 or 6 things at one time, and it don't be right. Okay. So I'm gonna need Pinky to calm down because she got a lot going on. Now you want to make a movie? I mean, a television series, not a movie, but a whole series, which is mean one after the other. Okay, all right. Anyway,
what
Shayna,
is the Jackson
Shayna,
ring
what are
going
your
on
thoughts,
over there?
darling, on the episode?
I thought it was a filler episode. I mean, a lot of short little scenes that wasn't really nothing. I mean, I give it maybe like a 7.5. But yeah, it's just a lot of nothing. And then we like forcing beef, like we trying to force issues, and it really ain't no issues. Like I'll drag these beefs we got to end this. I was actually agreeing with Phaedra, like, can we have some fun? Because I mean, these beefs ain't hitting on nothing.
Okay.
I agree. Yeah. All right, Monique, your thoughts?
It was a cool episode. It wasn't a lot, like I said, for the Love and Marriage Huntsville. I like the ending. I like the end. That's about it. I like the ending.
Okay.
That's about it.
Oh, so Cynthia. Y'all, I did not know Cynthia's house, Lake Bailey, was as nice as it is. I don't remember it looking like this for some reason.
How many times they don't shot at that girl?
I can't remember it looking like that.
I thought it was brick in the front or something. I thought I don't remember Lake Bailey looking like
front
this.
looking like that. Like it looked. I mean, we ain't seen it in a while, but I didn't remember the front looking like that either.
I thought it was brick. Maybe that was the house she stayed in with Peter.
That was the house she stayed in with Peter. It was
because it was tall. It was a tall. Okay, maybe that's what it was.
I'm always seeing it from the back. So when I saw them walking in the front, I was like, "Wait, what's all this?"
Yeah, they shot the back more than the front. Yeah.
I don't remember.
I was actually seeing the lake. So the scene.
You never saw the back.
Not that I know of. No.
The lake was making Lake Bailey.
I don't remember seeing it.
They shoot the back the most because it's called Lake Bailey. She called it Lake Bailey.
I didn't even see them showing the back. I just saw Drew and Angela walking up. So I'm like, wait a minute, where's Lake Bailey? But
right there.
So we get Cynthia welcoming the ladies to Lake Bailey. We end up seeing her boyfriend, La Prince. He is from Amsterdam. He's Dutch. He speaks Dutch. Correct me if I'm wrong. he understands. He reads the room. He knows when it's time to leave. It's when ladies come. All right. I don't know if he left all the way or if he went upstairs or whatever to a bedroom or in a man cave or something. I don't know. But he did leave the area that they were in. Um, you know, the way Drew hugged him is like she knew him, or maybe she was excited to see him. I don't know. Maybe she's met him before, but the way she just,
She met him before.
it was just like, calm down, girl.
Wait, does he still
Everybody,
live in Amsterdam?
I guess.
They've been together for 2 years.
They've been together for 2 years, but she said when he's there, he's there. When he's not, he's not. And when she get a itch need to be scratched, then she makes a phone call. There's FaceTime. I said, okay. So we have Cynthia with Phaedra comes last. We have Angela, Drew, and Portia. They end up bringing up the talking about the latest drama with the Facture group. They touched on Portia's piece with K Michelle about how they're not going to talk about each other to everybody else. They're going to talk to one another. And I'm like, okay, we're going to see how long that lasts. And then Angela, shook the table real quick and let everybody know about her messy lunch with Shamia. And when she did that, that's when Portia exit stage left. Now, I want to ask, where the hell did Portia go? Because I know Prince left. Well, where did Portia go? Portia, where you went? Did you go to the bathroom and sit
with the camera crew?
She went the opposite direction that he went, so I hope she really did hide in the bathroom. Hopefully.
Okay. I don't know. Last time she walked in somebody's house, it was Bombay. Bump. They got married.
Well, she gave the princess fist bump, so it wasn't.
She gave him a hug, child. I said, child, okay.
But see, last time she walked into Simon's mansion, this time she walking into Lake Bailey, so ain't nothing to steal here.
Maybe she'll be a little calm.
But the prince ain't African, so there's that.
There's that, and then he's not a. We don't know what he got, but he's
we can't tell what he got because he has city house.
He's got a couple ducats. I don't know. So Angela ends up sharing with the ladies that Shamia stormed off after they had lunch, and she accused her of messing around with NFL and NBA players. The Falcons and the Hawks. She didn't say who. She just said the players or whatever. And Portia was like, she didn't want to make a face, scratch her nose, burp past gas or scratch her foot or nothing. Because she didn't want nobody to take that as a sign of, yes, that is correct. She didn't want nothing to go off of. But I do take her leaving as a sign because I don't want to incriminate myself. I took that as a sign. Did y'all take that as her leaving as a sign?
Not for me.
She don't want to confirm or deny?
I did.
Yeah, because you leaving.
If nothing's going on, then you wouldn't.
That's the point of leaving. Like, I don't want to confirm or deny.
I think she made the right decision.
And she a vet, and she knows how production is when they with the facial expression. Sometimes
they zoom in on her.
Yeah, they zoom in and push it out of place. It's like that wasn't even when I made that facial expression. So it's like
her face up in the corner somewhere. What she looked like the whole time.
While Angela telling the story. While Angela chat on week.
I do think it was a wise decision to leave, but her and Shamia got a lot of dirt on each other. They know each other's secrets and where the bones are buried. I feel like she knows something, so that's why she didn't want to slip.
She knows something. They've been friends for a long time.
I think
that's why I feel like that's why she left, because she didn't want to, like Candy said, like she don't want to incriminate herself. Like I wouldn't be worried about it if there was nothing going on.
Yeah. Because if it was nothing going on, I'd be like,
we don't know what she's gonna say. Well, I don't know.
You so wrong. But how do y'all feel about okay, wait. So, she tells all that. I'm not cool with the fabrication of stories, because she was like, the producer was asking her, was she sure? Did she have evidence? Did she have proof? And Angela, we just went through this last year.
Did she believe it?
Saying Phaedra had something to do with something going on. And I'm like, I don't know how to feel about that, because you end up not reneging, but making peace with Phaedra this season because of whatever you brought up last season. I understand you're grown and you just want to put it behind you, But here's another story of somebody doing something and you don't have the proof. So I wish she would have learned the lesson. Maybe she didn't get burned enough not to do it again, but there's that. Let's see. Yeah, so and then let me see, fabricating stories like this is harmful to a woman whose husband already restricts her acting career out of refusal to see her share romantic scenes with anyone else. Either way, Angela says she has a trusted source and she believes that is true. But I don't believe in putting stuff out like that, especially if you don't know it's true. And especially if the person hadn't done nothing like that, done nothing to you for you to put it out there like that. But anyway, Shayna, what are your thoughts on this conversation, meeting Prince, the comfortable couches, the child? I could go to sleep on that chair, but what are your thoughts on this?
With just
Just the whole thing, everything that took place at Cynthia's. It wasn't a lot, but just the conversation. And these the birthday announcement.
Yeah, that last minute invite was kind of crazy. Because why you wait until the last hour to invite us for something that's tomorrow? Like, no, absolutely not. I wouldn't even go because that's disrespectful. But I mean, when it come to Portia leaving her, that was the right decision. I'm glad Portia did leave. Angela, well, she threw me off, like her saying that she believed in all that stuff. Like, okay, fine. Well, she said, I believe who told me. Like, that's when it's like, all right. Because they were like, do you believe it? Yeah, she believes it. When we start talking about somebody told me this, I got hearsay from that. If y'all not going to expose the source, then keep it to yourself. Like, we don't need to hear about it.
They should never ask the question of her in that.
What you say, Ma?
I said, they should never ask the question. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, the producers, they know what they was doing when they asked her that question.
Mm-hmm.
Because well, she blurted it out during the fight at the sit down with Shamia. So there's that.
Shamia keep running off and getting mad every time it's mentioned. So I'm like, well, why would you keep getting mad? I mean, granted, I would get mad at somebody was lying on me, but I wouldn't run away from the conversation. So it's like, even though she tried to say the producer told her to leave or whatever nonsense, I don't believe that. Every time somebody says something, she just jumps up and leaves. Like, what's going on with that? And we know how she was hanging with Portia. Like, maybe it is some truth. I wouldn't put it past her.
I don't put past none of these hoes. I mean, none of them ladies.
So what are y'all thoughts on the eliminating Drew, Portia, and Angela from the husband's last minute birthday party, but Dennis got an invite the week prior?
I'm like, why is Dennis getting invited to everything? Like, we keep inviting Dennis, knowing that he's Portia. Like, what is this? Why are you was that cool with Dennis? I mean, maybe, but you know he gonna tell Portia. You know that's where his loyalty lies. I just didn't like how Drew was sitting up there like, yeah, Shamia last year when she was saying I was messing with Dennis. Like, girl, it started with the person you sitting next to, Portia. Like, why you got so much heat for Shamia, but none for Portia? Like, at least
Shamia keep egging it on. Shamia died on that hill, if y'all don't remember. Portia groveled on her knees at the reunion, apologized to Drew.
Don't try to rewrite history, though, and make it seem like, oh, Shamia did that last year. Like, because she was a kid with Portia.
She was a hot dog, remember?
Mm-hmm.
She up there setting up dinner dates with my ex who gave me hell in the basement. So
but she wasn't setting them up alone.
Mm-hmm.
But she set up on her behalf, though.
Portia to the fire, then don't even mention that. Just leave that alone.
Shamia should look stupid. She'll feel stupid right now because them heifers sitting there buddy together. They butt cheek to cheek. They sit there. They working together.
Yeah, that's how they should let this go.
And Shamia should look stupid because you still trying to make a issue with Drew when there never was an issue.
Drew ain't trying to. She just letting bygones be bygones. But if it was
Shamia
me,
is like
be forever.
Still going on with this Drew shit like she did it in an episode. I'm like, Shamia, you don't see what's really going on here. You look stupid because they cool now.
That's why I said she would die on this hill for some reason. I don't know why.
She don't want to come off her because she up there now.
That's what irking me about her. I'm like, get off this hill. It's like you
because Drew linked up with Portia, so now she the op.
And that's what I stop inheriting other people's beef.
Yes.
Yeah, because
it's like you should mind your business.
Wouldn't even had no issue. Like then the issue could have
no issue with Drew
and Mia where it made sense.
she adopted that issue with Drew, and then
Right.
she
Had she never
but-
done that, then there wouldn't be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Yep. But
Because
you
it's
wanted
really
to
not a
be the lap
legitimate
dog.
issue.
Woof, woof. And there's
Even
that.
the thing with Angela that Shamia got, like, this is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
The issue should be with Portia. Everybody just fine with Portia, and then y'all still arguing with Shamia.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So, a peach and a cherry blossom, I didn't do that because I didn't really care about that. So, I mean, if y'all want to say anything about Giselle and Portia, the meeting up, I didn't get any slides on that.
This little crossover action happening.
Yeah, it was
No,
enough
just
for her.
saying how she just had 50 hours of her divorce was final, and move on. And Giselle just wants her and Shamia to get on one accord as good friends.
She said it was what, case dismissed or case, what she said? Portia said case dismissed or something. I said, oh, no, she said case, I rest my case or whatever. I don't know. I'm like, okay, all right. So,
but Giselle looked nice.
She did, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all I can say.
I guess she had to step it up. She was going to another
I mean, every time
location.
since her and I guess Portia linked up, Portia kind of helped her step her game up during the COVID. No, for real.
Well, she do be helping the girls when they come to the hair and fashion.
Well, has she helped her with Giselle with the hair? Has she wear go?
No, I don't know if she
I'm
wear
just
go
saying,
naked.
I'm just
I think
saying
Giselle just
just the
keep
girls
wearing
in
the
general.
same. Just the
Yeah.
girls, yeah.
Just in
I
general.
think she helped her with her
Drew.
fashions than her hair.
Right, she helped Drew with her hair. She helped Giselle a little bit, I guess, when they come across each other.
I'm so glad
That's
she
why
helped her with
Shamia
that.
mad that they ain't friends no more. Because now she got to be over there with Kelly, who can't trust.
Yeah. So Pinky, baby, is if Pinky ain't got enough going on, she's always announcing that she got something going on. She's announcing that she's bankrupt. Is not business, it's personal or personal business, whichever one it is. The little girl is into fashion model. She got what else she got going on? Whatever else she got on. She got a lot of stuff going on. But now she wants to do a scripted series and she's investing 40 grand into it and dealing with her life. And it's going to be called Edgewood. Tori Naughton is going to be playing Pinky. If nobody knows Notori, of course, she's from 3LW and she was in the Stars Power series for the 6 seasons, playing Tasha St. Patrick. If most people may know her from that or whatnot, and she's done a few other movies. I think she did Kidnap at a HBCU. She did that. That was a very good movie. But yeah, she's probably playing Pinky in a series called Edgewood. So they're doing a meeting about the money. At first it was like $80,000, but then it went down to 40 because Pinky said she's paying her own money. So is this 40 grand for the pilot for one episode, or is it 40 grand for 4 or 5 episodes? Because what is she putting this on Tubi or something for 40 grand? I mean, I don't know how much it costs, but she was like,
film it depends on how she's shooting it. Film it can be expensive. It depends on how she's shooting it. Because like I said, film can be expensive. Then you got to pay these people, and I don't know how much they paying because that's not a lot of money. It got to be for this pilot, and where you got to make sure you got a secure location, and you might have to pay up for that.
Girl,
location.
good night. My Pinky is Issa Rae.
Well,
She
Issa Rae was
like
on
Issa
YouTube.
Rae, she better put it on YouTube.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, but or she can go to Tubi because what's her name? Keisha Color Me Pink has a movie or 2 on Tubi.
Yeah, but hers was based off books. I would
right, but I'm saying, but she can still put it on Tubi though. Like,
yeah, she put on Tubi, but
yeah.
It seems like she don't really. No, I don't know what she want to do. Hopefully, it come together. But I just wish she would have did a book first. In my opinion, I don't know. It could be from one of her books. I don't know. I mean,
why does she need to do a book first?
Because people's coming out with this series and people don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I thought Shana had said something.
I asked Mo, why does she need to make it a book first? Issa Rae didn't make Insecure a book.
No, I'm talking about if it's based off Pinky life.
But
Insecure is not. I'm just saying it would help people to get to know her better than we would like you want to see in film form. That'd be nice.
She's doing a
I'm
lot
just saying
too
it'd be
fast, I
nice
think,
because
because you
nobody
don't know if
really
the
know
people
her.
like you yet. Like you don't even know if you're there with the people yet. Not that it matters, it does, but it doesn't because now you have this big platform, and it's like you maybe season 2 you should try something like that just to see because we only 10 episodes in, and you just kept telling us for 4 or 5 episodes that you was dealing with bankruptcy, and regardless of it's
Yeah.
personal or business, just the word alone is like, so how can you afford? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of where the bankruptcy lies, it's just saying 40 grand for this, you know, and I'm paying this out of pocket, out of my own pocket, is just a lot, in my opinion.
That's what I'm
That's why
saying.
I feel like the
I'd
girls
rather
always.
her get the book money. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, dude, she could do a book or
I'd rather
something
her get the
first.
book money, then you take that book money and put it to this, because you putting out of your pocket. You ain't got no investors. Then what?
She
You
might
just
waste
banking
money on
on
the book. Nobody might not be interested in the book. I mean, I get
You'd
what
be
she's trying to do
surprised.
with the platform, but if she don't want to write, if I don't have no passion for writing a book, then I'm gonna write
She
no
don't
book.
got to write it alone.
No,
Yeah,
she don't.
she don't.
Somebody can
I
write it
mean,
for her.
she
Tell a
got books
story.
out there, but I don't know.
Yeah, but aren't they about like her business? Like it seemed like it's about her personal life, but she didn't really go into great detail about it. Like what? I didn't even realize it was a scripted series. Till Drew was like calling it a movie. Like, girl, what is it? I just feel like everybody wants to come on here and be doing something. Like you already have, like you don't have to come on here and start this new business venture. Everybody come on here and want
So
to start.
she got you confused too.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on until she said it. Until they played that clip. She said scripted series. Like, oh, okay.
That's
I'm
what I
like, is it a
said. What?
documentary? Is it what is it?
No,
I
it's
just
not a
the story. I
documentary.
don't know what's going on. Like,
If it was a documentary, then that's be fine. That'd be great. No,
we
it's
don't
not.
really. I mean, I take advantage of the time, but like I said, if all you talking about is bankruptcy, then it's like, do I have an interest in this? I mean, we've heard about the bankruptcy enough. I don't know. I just feel like you don't got to be doing something. Like, let's get the bankruptcy situated before we start doing other stuff and throwing more money away.
Yeah, I'm gonna need her to write her book if it's gonna be about her personal life. Yeah.
Well, she got inspiration from Insecure.
In Atlanta. In Atlanta.
In Atlanta, I mean, it can be done without a book. That's fine. But it's like you coming on here, like the little bits we know, like when she does share something, it's so quick. Like your mom was in a reggae band, we just quickly moved on. Your dad was in jail, we didn't hear nothing else about
That's
it.
why I said
30
the book.
years.
You get more details.
Yeah. Yeah, book will give more details because she can go into depth about how she felt, why she worked so hard, and of course,
I just
she
don't
had
know.
to be in prison.
Get your personal life or whatever your business, like get that stuff straight first. Like you need to get before you start paying for something. Like get yourself situated. Because I mean, I understand your audience. Like some people like to watch stuff, some people like to read. Everybody that And I feel like people be doing stuff with no passion for it. That's why it don't work because you don't really have no. So if she don't have no interest in writing a book, I don't think she should waste time. But it's like doing this. I know she has a background in film, so I see why that's your passion because she has a history of working in production, so it makes sense for her. But it's like, girl, get yourself situated first before you start throwing more money away. This might not work.
Yeah, Well, book ain't gonna cost that much money. That's why I said book. And she already got 2 books out. I just looked at it, but it's all about.
She does.
It's just about being an entrepreneur. It's not about her per se.
Yeah. Like, saying this is a different lane, or she's trying to go back to her original roots of being a producer. So okay, that's
that's gonna be a little different because that's
and just put it on YouTube.
Well, her being a producer, that's gonna be different because this is scripted and the other ones are reality script.
But at least she's not walking in with nothing. She does have some experience in working in it. Like she's not walking in with nothing at all.
That's why she got Notori there. She
knows. Right, she's working with somebody who's directed. Her friend is helping her direct, and she's a well-known actress.
Yeah, but she got to. I'm gonna do. She got to pay, or she doing this pro bono. That's what I said in my review. Because $45,000 or $40,000 not enough.
I don't know. Yeah, Issa, when she was doing Insecure on YouTube, she kept. You could tell it was low budget. You got a well-paid actor, but she's helping you. Like, okay, well, maybe
that's what I said. Depending on how she want to shoot it. That's all I can say.
All that little clip I seen Shamia doing, I was like, I gotta see it.
So Drew was, she asked Drew to audition for the role, and she was like, okay, just send me the sides and the script or whatever. And because Drew got a team now, she got a manager, she got all these people. So do it right and send it to the manager. And she was like, okay, I'll send it to you. So apparently she never got it, and Drew came to support. I don't know why Drew came here, but I guess she was told that she had to
She was
come
on the
because it's a
call.
spot.
You know how this is reality. Oh, you
But
got to be here.
she didn't come. She was called sheet for RHOA, not Pinky. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
I
Pretty
wish
much.
she
That's
want to
what
like
it
help.
was given.
She want to help Shamia read her lines. Shamia was like, "No, this is serious for me." Okay, so she's like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go in and speak or whatever. I'm just here to support my friend." And she gave Notori hugs, and then Pinky kicked her ass out because if you're not here to audition, then why are you here? And I understand Drew's thing, do it the right way, because Pinky is a former producer and she was part of the team for Ayana Fix My Life for the people that were there. So you went through the proper procedures to get the people on Ayana's show. So that's how you got to do it with Drew. You can't just sit there and do what you want to do because she's your friend or you have connections to her and you can just reach out and touch her. You got to do it the right way because it's just a business, okay?
Because they
So
was
I
trying to throw
understand
her
Drew,
a
but I don't
script on
understand
the
why Drew
fly.
came there. That's my issue. Drew, why are you there?
Because
Yeah.
it's a show.
Right. It's like it's too obvious that Drew was trying to get paid for the scene because, girl, don't be getting offended. I drove an hour up here. Why? You could have called on the phone and said this.
And she can't support a colleague.
You're not supporting. You're interrupting.
That's business.
We're hindering actually because we're doing a casting call. We're working right now.
Yeah.
You're just talking.
She didn't even fill out the proper form. They think she auditioned. You supposed to fill out.
She didn't get nothing.
But if
and
you
then
know
when
she just walked in the room,
and then Pinky said, Pinky thought she got. I don't know how Pinky thought she sent the lady the stuff, but she never got the email. So how are you gonna think she's gonna be there for a audition? You think she's gonna come out the blue?
They were trying to give her the script to read it on the spot, but you got to take time with the character.
How like she emailed the manager maybe directly instead of going through the proper channels and emailing it through the agency and all this. Like, I see both sides, but I don't see why why Drew was there, because it's like, yeah, I understand you want to get paid for the scene. You have to film to get paid.
She just came to high and support. Keep it pushing.
She was not being supportive. She was supporting herself by getting on here because you ain't doing nothing. You came in here to say hi.
Yeah.
You were not being supportive. Like, bounce. We're working. If you're not auditioning, okay, that's fine.
Move on.
Why are you here?
Well, she's trying to offer Shamia to help run her lines.
Yeah, because she was just there for no reason. For me. She was just there for no reason. So it's like you just floating around. If anything, she was going to make it look more legitimate. She could have been like, you know what? I really don't appreciate that you didn't follow the proper procedures. Like, you know, maybe she did a little line or two just to make it make sense. But it just be like, I'm not auditioning. I'm just here to say hi. And you're holding up the line. The people who are auditioning don't make no sense.
And then when she got out her car, she was like, "Ooh, all them people, I'm not standing in line." Drew.
Right. Then you just hear, "I'm here to say hi and support." Girl, bye. Hi. See you later, girl. No.
God bless. Be blessed. Good luck.
When she said the reason, like Pinky didn't argue the fact, like, okay, well, I'm disappointed, but bye.
Yeah, toodles. Skedaddle. Right. So Shamia surprised her husband with a birthday party. His guy friends took him out for the day, and then they met up with him later on and said they were going to do the photo shoot. So that's how she was able to get him dressed and all the matching in their Kenyan or African attire. He pulled up in a yellow Porsche. I said, "Whoa, okay, nice." And all the ladies are there that were invited. Kelly, K. Michelle, and Cynthia. They were there with their less than 24-hour notice to find some attire. K. Michelle's there with her husband. He has on an African kente scarf from out the damn beauty supply store. That's exactly where it looked like it came from. I said, okay. His brother gave a speech, something real brief about, he's been there all his life and he loves him and that he's a family man and whatnot. You could tell it took a while to plan because they had everything detailed. I think that his name was on a cake or something. It was real pretty and detail oriented. Everybody was there. All the food was laid out. It looked like a bunch of food. Like they had a nice mixer. I'm not gonna call it a party, but it was, a nice mixer because I don't think this man here want to have a party. But I could be wrong. So they are in there talking, and Kelly gets all, Gerald, we're here to celebrate you, and you a good man, and you two are couples goals. You just met this girl yesterday, but anyway, you are couples goals, and you're such a strong man. You support your wife and the way you love on your kids and take care of your family. And I just want you to know I love you, and we're here to celebrate you. Happy birthday, Gerald. I'm like, girl, if you don't get them filler lips and go somewhere with me with this Apollo, I'm like, this girl here really grinds my gears. Kelly, you are so dramatic. But Kelly did say she was drunk and she remember that speech. Baby, I hate the camera even filmed that shit because that looked a hot mess. Then Shamia and Cynthia talk about the conversation with Angela, and then she keep calling Angela Bigfoot. If the room shake when she walked through, you gonna call her Bigfoot too. And Cynthia was like, I'm part of the Bigfoot community. That's why I got Cynthia face up there, because Cynthia was like, huh? She said, whatever you want to say in your house, girl, let you have it. But Cynthia was a little offended about being, I think Cynthia's like 5'10" or 5'11", but Angela's like 6 feet tall. So I don't understand what Shamia wants Angela to walk on as a 6 foot tall woman. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. But she called her fake ass, and then Kelly said, well, no, that it's real. It's real. It's not fake. It's real. Baby, they didn't mean fake as in fake, like it's a BBL. They meant fake as in you are a fake person, Kelly. Calm down. Thoughts on the whole thing? Anything up there?
I think that this project wouldn't be the same if you weren't playing me.
Oh, gosh, what the hell?
I hear some feedback or something going on.
What was that?
That was me. That was my phone. What's I said? What the heck?
I was with Cynthia though. Like I'm getting tired of the Bigfoot thing too. Like if that's your only girl, come. Shamia thinks she funny, and that's why she keep on. Like you are not funny. You are so corny. Everything she says is just corny. Like girl, shut up. Like please stop with this. You got to come with something else. Like that. Kelly being drunk and crying. Like girl, what's going on? Okay, Michelle saying she want to sleep with everybody. Like ugh. Not with your husband. There's too much going on. Like it's just even then, Kelly making Shamia bend over so she can rub her booty. Like what's happening? And where's the rest of the party? Cynthia's wig. It's just a lot going on. I just feel like I need Shamia to stop calling her Bigfoot. Pick on something that makes sense, like something she can control. Like you having a fake butt, that was something you can control. Like her having big feet, she can't do nothing about that. I can see a beef with Cynthia and Shamia brewing. I think that's gonna happen next. Cynthia and Shamia gonna have issues because of this Bigfoot comment. Kelly, it's like, girl, do you have a man? Did she really hook you up with somebody? Because like Phaedra said in confessional, like, why are you acting like this and you supposedly got a man who paid for your teeth? Is the man in the house? Where is he?
Child, who knows? He might be in the cut somewhere if he's supposed to be Gerald's friend, but there's that.
If he exists, since allegedly he didn't pay for the teeth.
And allegedly he doesn't exist because they say, what's his name? Mo should know about this. Tony Stark, that's AI.
Jarvis
is AI. Is that
right?
Mo?
From Iron Man. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So allegedly, that's what that means, but I don't know.
He AI. So who was she calling on the phone? The AI person?
I don't know. I don't know. It could be a stylist or somebody, child. I don't know.
Because Candy said last time she heard on Ken Party or somebody about it was an ad. So that's what I said. If it was an ad, it debunked the 70,000 K then for me. So I'm like,
then they say ads in the airport too. That's what they said yesterday.
Oh damn.
They all over the place.
Because if I'm paying for it, you ain't about to use me as no free promo. The only way you're going to use me as promo is if you did something for me. Like gave me the teeth for free.
That's what I'm saying. It negates the 70K that she said so-called her man paid for. I don't.
Yeah, I agree. I was reading.
Mm-hmm. Crazy. But any more thoughts, Shayna, before I say something?
Mm-mm.
Okay, just like the first time we see Jared with smile. Shocked that it must have been a last minute effort to shoot this because why? And that's why some of the people or the ladies probably look the way they look, especially Cynthia. Because she said it was last minute when it was at Lake Bailey. She was like, it's the next day. Like, what
It
is we
was.
doing?
But why that wig though? Like, girl, where did you where'd you get that
Natural.
wig?
She just
Like,
going
there's no
natural.
other
She wanted to
fro.
look natural, child.
It was no other fro wigs available. It don't even like she picked it out. It like she just plopped it on top.
Well, Cynthia is a very busy lady, and I'm pretty
I
sure
don't care.
she just like I'm just gonna
She
put
just
this
ran
on.
her fingers through that fro
Well,
wig.
you gonna get a last minute look. What you want me to do?
I mean, the rest of the look was fine. It was just that fro wig.
Well, she ain't even got a lot of makeup on. That's another.
You got a lot. Look at her eyes.
The eyes, but the rest is like it stopped. This is like I'm looking at the whole face. I know the eyes is dark. It's
It
giving
looked
dark.
pretty heavy. Like she got a full face to me. Not it stopped
Yeah,
at the
like a
eye.
full face.
It looked like a
Mm-hmm.
full face to me.
Well,
It looked like
a
it
light
looked
V.
Her
like
eyes,
she
not
just
her
picked up
whole
the
face.
She got a full face. She got foundation on. I see contour around the nose. She got a little bit of blush. She got a full face. She got lipstick on. And a bad wig. Like, girl, just put a different wig on.
That look like her natural lips. She look like she ain't got none on her lips.
It's a
Uh,
it's a nude lip. It's supposed to be
Sure,
giving that nude look. Cause you're gonna have a nude lip when you got all them dark when you got dark eyeshadow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it stopped at the eyes.
Well, it kind of did look like it stopped at the eyes, and like they ain't had a lot of time. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause hers do not look like no Kelly, not even Shamia's. But anyway,
not even sure me is. I mean, the only person who don't look like they put in any effort was
but I expect them to have that on. So
K Michelle.
Child.
K Michelle's husband, the only one who just dressed regular. Everybody else.
because he just got the time from Memphis, she called his
Child.
ass.
That what
If
she
you don't
said?
bring, yeah, she said if you don't bring your ass, we got a scene to shoot. I need you to drop the electric toothbrush and come to Atlanta to shoot this scene with me. So that's
He could have
it.
put on some slacks. He got on blue jeans.
Yeah. Because he knew he was going to be filmed. I mean, at least he does. Even though we know he don't live with her, at least he does show up for scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah, because she called him. He didn't want to deal with the K Michelle headache. Yeah, so Kelly, she was sloppy drunk. I don't know how long they was there before they even get this shot, because you know they could be there for hours, and I don't know if she pregame or not. So she definitely it was cringe moment when she talking about how him and what's her name, Shamia and Jared are a couple goals. It was just cringy, and talking about how he a good man or whatever. It was just cringy for me at that moment. I just like, oh, I'm gonna need her to shut up. Of course, they corny for like she wants somebody to touch her ass. I'm like, Jared don't touch her ass like that. I'm just saying.
But what about
It's
K Michelle conversation about she want to sleep with everybody?
Okay, Michelle, shut up. Miss Gay on holiday. Shut up. Anyway.
I'm so disappointed in her.
Happy Pride.
Yeah, happy Pride, y'all.
Happy
Kay just
Pride.
really want to sleep with Shamia. Like, girl, you don't want no Gerald or anybody else in the
Well, she
equation.
said Kelly too.
Oh gosh.
She said Gerald's
Yeah.
name too, but I feel like she just lying because she really wants.
And her husband. So
And we
she
know
want
she really
five.
don't want her husband.
Yeah, I'm gonna need Shamia. She gonna wear this Bigfoot down. I was like, okay, we get it. I let it slide once, but you keep saying Bigfoot, Bigfoot. Well, if you keep going about her appearance, I mean, you ain't got nothing else to talk about on her. So it's like, okay, we can lay that to rest. And
Yeah, because when Angela say something, she ain't talking about her appearance. I mean, I don't like that she keeps saying when you in the street, when my husband see you out in the street, when he in the street, like, girl, that is not a dig. Like, you sound crazy. But she ain't talking about Shamia's appearance.
well, y'all got to remember how Shamia got her husband talked about. I mean, how she got her ass talked about with the Hawks and stuff, because she brought up Charles.
Yeah.
But Angela always kept it on Shamia, and I think that triggered Angela. She's like, "Oh, F it," and then went with that rumor. So, well, you can't tell nobody how to respond.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. It's up and it's stuck. It seems like over there for them. Mm-mm-mm.
Any
It
more
was cute.
thoughts?
Cute.
Okay. So, Drew. Wait. Did I miss my Phaedra? I lost my Phaedra slide. Shut the front and the back door. God don't. Oh, Phaedra ain't had no slide.
I was
She
say
and
you
K
had a
Michelle.
Phaedra slide, but doing
I
what?
had no Phaedra slide because she ain't got no storyline.
That's what I'm like.
So
Did I miss something?
Phaedra doesn't have have a storyline at all this season so far. So you know, last week she was talking with Kelly, and they met with the boobies of it all, and do you wear a bra and your tiggle bitties down, hang low or whatever. So she always got something slick to say about somebody. But anyway, so this week she's with K Michelle, and which K Michelle originally believed that Phaedra had something to do with the plot of it all. And I don't understand how we get here to now that you got a whole complete 180 to the fact that now you want to sit with Phaedra and you don't think anything dealing with Phaedra. But anyway, and you think she's the most relatable person in the group for you. Okay. So they get together, they go backyard fishing at Kay's house. And I'm glad they did the back of Kay's house, because I didn't think Kay's house was that big from the shot they gave us at first, but Kay has a nice size
Yeah,
home.
it's big. Mm-hmm.
I didn't see the back part last time. I just saw the front. I knew it was a nice size home, but I didn't think it was that big.
I only saw the front too. I didn't think it was that
Yeah,
big
it's like
either.
it's 3 stories, 3 levels,
Yeah, I thought it was only
whatever.
2 from when
And
she
she
did
has
like
a
her
lake
walkthrough.
or a pond or whatever.
I thought it was a smaller house.
Well,
She
lake.
just wanted a lot of land, but it
Yeah,
is a nice
they do
house
have a
though.
lot of land. And it's cleared off. It ain't a bunch of trees around, close up around the house too, which is good. Um, so they get together, and she said, "I know what type of person Phaedra is by the pie that she's gonna bring." Phaedra brings up, in my mind, I said sweet potato or peach. That's what I said to myself. She bought a
Mm-hmm.
pecan pie, a pecan pie. I said, "Is that a?"
Not Phaedra playing that lady face.
I said, "Okay."
My
So
man
Phaedra
went there
said,
too.
"Can Michelle say, well, she's nuts. I like it. It's nuts." I said, "Okay." She was cool with the
Sure.
pecan pie. So they got together fishing, and Kool-Aid soaked hot dogs with garlic salt or garlic powder. I've heard of that before, but not with the garlic powder. I've heard Kool-Aid soaked. I don't know if it's supposed to look like blood or whatever, and it floats in. I don't know, but I've heard of that before. So they was over there just playing with the bait and the fishing rod, child. They weren't really doing nothing. But Phaedra did have to let her know that she's gonna have to be uncomfortable sometimes to be around the ladies, that she shouldn't just, run away or whatever. She should be uncomfortable for the sake of the bigger picture. And you signed up for this when you signed up to be a housewife, which is true. Because, like, why you always running away or don't want to be around, and when something gets heated you leave? I understand if you don't want to be in the drama, but you don't have to leave. You can just slide your chair back and step out of the way of it. But lately you've been in the arguments, in the BS or whatever lately. So there's that. And then we have her at the what's the boy name, pole thing, What's his name? Rich Homie Quan, Jesus Christ. She ends up coming to the thing that Drew's gonna be singing at later on, and then her and Drew meet up later on. What are y'all thoughts on the conversation between Phaedra and K Michelle, and then K Michelle's interaction with the people at Rich Homie Quan's um baseball thingy? Mo, then Shayna.
I really ain't got no dang on thoughts, to be honest. Like, what was her and um, what were her and Phaedra was talking about?
They were talking about Phaedra just letting her know like you have to be, uncomfortable sometimes for the sake of the bigger picture, for the, for the greater good of the group or
She
for the
she
show or whatever.
she should know
And
this by now. I'm sorry.
yeah, and then she, of course, she did ask about Portia. Why do you think Portia was invited? But Kim was like, you know why Portia wasn't invited. I was like, yeah, what you want her to say? That's your friend for one.
I
I
just feel
guess I
like,
guess they be asking questions for show's sake.
Just to
I
ask
mean, what else would Phaedra be talking about? She ain't got nothing else going on.
at all.
But I feel like, why is Kay trying to, like, first of all, why are you like, she want to be trying to, I didn't like that she said she was looking for a reason not to like Phaedra. Like, okay, granted, I'm no Phaedra fan, but you're not supposed to come on the show like a fan. You're supposed to come in like you're trying to get to know everybody in the friend group,
Right.
not like
Right.
you're.
Get your own vibe off her.
You
Right.
can't have no preconceived notions from when you watch the show. You should. Why were you looking for reasons not to like her, and you trying to test her and all this stuff? Because I would have failed that. Like, I'm not bringing no pie. I would have bought a bottle of wine and called it like pie. Look, then you get the wrong pie. It's an issue. Like, look, nobody got time for these games. They should have been holding on to a grudge for that. And she would have bought a sweet potato pie and shown like sweet potato pies, and she would have had a problem. Like, girl, you just looking for an issue, fishing with this nonsense, knowing that you don't even fish, just doing stuff. Like, girl, she just Kay is just starting to become more and more unlikable with every scene. Like, dang, you making Phaedra look more likable. Like, this is crazy. But I mean, I did like that Phaedra asked her about the marriage, and it's like, oh well, it don't really feel like, no, it don't feel like a marriage because this ain't no legitimate marriage. This is a fake marriage for the show. But I mean, she spoke on the IVF journey. I did appreciate that because people be acting like it's just so easy, like all them hormones and stuff. Like, that's what she is going through. I wish Mia would just come out and say the same thing, because I feel like that's why she don't want to be bothered. She needs to say the same thing as well. Like, that's a lot. I know it's popular and trendy, but it seemed like it really takes a toll on you. Her feeling like she obligated to give him a baby. Like, yeah, I don't even see this fake marriage lasting. But I mean, if that's what you want to do, she just want to have a baby to have a do-over because she didn't raise her son. In my opinion, that's why she wants to have the baby. But they try to ask that question, like, oh, why didn't like, girl, you trying to get mess started? You were here last year, so you know why. So don't even, like, why, girl. Anyway, and it wasn't even
Right.
wasn't even there. And then you said how she wasn't even, she got her getting smart with Drew. It's like every time Drew is nice to somebody, they get smart with her. First, she complimented Kelly, and then Kelly said she's like an alien. Then she hugged K Michelle, and then K Michelle told my girl, I came here for the family. The family don't know you, girl. They don't even know you. They didn't invite you here. Like, girl, what was that about?
I won't even hug. If I'm not messing with nobody, we not hugging.
Yeah, we don't got to hug. But K Michelle had to be, she hugged her back and then was rude. Like, girl, what?
Yep.
When Drew
Like,
reached
you
in
know
for
that she's fake.
my hand, like, here you go. I mean, pecan pie. Yeah. You ain't got to bring me a pie at all, honestly. But I don't know, maybe that's the thing. I don't know. You can bring me something else. Because that pecan pie going right in the trash.
For real. Because who's eating a pecan pie?
It's just funny she asked about the husband. I know he wasn't there. Like, you know this husband ain't here. When you was a newlywed, you actually lived with Apollo.
Child, she's at my home. She first got married, it was hard. Yeah, because you had married a criminal, child. You didn't know what the hell to do. And then you got married. You was pregnant. Why? When you got married. So there's that. That's another layer. Okay.
And the newlywed and pregnant simultaneously is a lot. But getting married to a man who don't even live with you, I mean, we saw how that worked for Kenya.
Okay, so we have Drew Sidora. Drew Sidora. Drew Sidora is going to sing the Stars. What is it? It's not the Star Spangled Banner. Is that called Star Spangled Banner?
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to call it something else.
I think
I
they were
don't know.
singing the national anthem.
The
The national
Star
anthem.
Spangled Banner is the national anthem. That's the
Okay.
name of it.
That's what I wanted to call it, the national. Okay, so
Because I heard them on the show say the national anthem, so
the
it's like I don't
national anthem, which is the Star Spangled Banner, and
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
Wow.
the only time you're gonna hear this name is gonna be on a Bravo show. Yeah, I doubt if you hear on Potomac, which is Rich Homie Coin's Rich as in Spirit Celebrity Charity Ball softball game to support
R.I.P.
his legacy and surviving family members. Drew is going to sing it, and the cast came out, including K Michelle, which she ended up having to be pep talked by Phaedra. She sat in the truck after it was over with, after Drew sang, which she did a very good job, and she was sitting in the vehicle on the phone with Phaedra, and Phaedra didn't come because her son tore his MCL, a meniscus, and he had to have it drained. And I'm like, poor thing, he's so young to have such a, a painful, and well, it's not. He's young, so he can heal real quick. He can heal quickly. Um, so that's why Phaedra wasn't there. So in addition to the ongoing thing about Black, K Michelle hinted at Drew that her feelings were hurt because, her comments at the Healing Waters event, which she told her she didn't belong to the group. But she didn't say she didn't belong. She said you don't fit in. That's two separate things. But anyway, back to Drew. Drew did a very good job singing the Star Spangled Banner. Even with her run, she did a run and she was running. I didn't have an issue with her singing. The ladies were there congratulating her. They didn't know if they need to stand or sit or whatever. And they enjoyed it, whatever. But what's her name? K Michelle ended up getting out the vehicle, and she hugged everybody. And then Drew was like, "Oh, you're here. You said you were sick." She said, "Yeah, I'm not here for you. I'm here for them. I'm here for the family." And she did all. I know you. I know you. She took the moment. In my opinion, she took the moment away from Drew and put it on herself by introducing the ladies to the family, the mother and the children's mom. What are your thoughts on Drew and then K Michelle's activities or her actions at the baseball thing?
I think Drew did a good job singing. Her saying, but what's the difference if she said, "Oh, what they say?
You don't fit
You don't
in.
fit in, or you don't belong." What's the difference? That sounds like the same thing to me.
Fitting in means you're trying to fit in. You do what you need to do to fit in. Belong means you just belong.
But she said you don't fit in or you don't belong. Either way, you ain't supposed to be here. you ain't gonna make it here.
But I think it's two different things mentally. Fitting in means you need to you have to change who you are to fit in. Like you have to be somebody else to fit in. But if you belong, then you are who you are and you belong. You just belong. But if you have to fit in, that means you have to adjust yourself to fit in my thought. Because every time they kept saying belong, and I'm like, she didn't say belong, she said fit in, which is worse than saying you don't belong.
Like I don't think it's I think it's like tomato. Because I feel like either you blend well with the group or you don't. Either y'all mesh or you don't.
Like this. Well, that would be. Do you fit? Because if you got to blend, that means you need to.
She don't fit. She don't blend. She ain't fitting or blending. It's not. And then either way, how's K Michelle receiving that? She's gonna receive it the same way.
She received it as belong.
Yeah, she's gonna receive it either. If she say you don't fit in, she's not gonna receive. She's still gonna she's gonna receive it negatively because it is negative.
Yeah, it is.
Girl, you didn't.
Drew said it worse.
Drew didn't fit or blend up until this season. This is the first season she's been blending in or fitting in.
Only fitting in because she really doesn't have a storyline.
Oh yeah, you fitting in by.
She don't even have a storyline. She like Phaedra. She ain't got nothing going on. Other than everybody beating up on her, that's it.
Yeah, everybody beating up on her.
But they beat up on her every season. That's the crazy part for
Yeah,
me.
but she
She
had at
said
least she
that
had
stuff
family
wrong.
that she could include. She can't even. She's not filming with her kids. I haven't seen her kids at all. So or her at home.
Situation
It
with
was
her.
a
That's what I'm saying. Like she doesn't even have a
well.
story to share.
They only did one flashback of her with the kids, but
I
I'm gonna
agree.
unlike
say they are
somebody
not the
else.
Yeah,
same. They
they're
are
very.
similar.
Yeah, they. I don't really see the difference because either way, it's like you in or you out, and she out. But Drew was out too for the longest time. She just by default, like this is they not feeling gay. That all the other girls are new. It's like, all right, well, we just gonna incorporate. We just gonna embrace Drew this season, and then somebody's every season somebody's gonna jump on Drew. Drew could talk about what's that? She was about that Drew crew or whatever. Like they was filming for a spinoff. Like what's going on with that? Where is that? Let's see more Drew's employees. I want to see what's
Child,
going
so
on.
they can fight.
Well, they was filming for Drew Crew, so apparently it was supposed to be a thing.
Oh, it's something called Drew Crew for real?
Yeah, they was really filming. It was supposed to be like Candy and the
No.
Gang, but Drew's version. Like
No.
there was literal clips of them filming. Like they were trying to have a spinoff.
No.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. Like let's see more. Let's bring that in.
Wow.
Bring in the staff. I want to see what's going on. What are the girls fighting about? Like why don't they like each other? I want to see what's going on with that. Instead, I would rather see that than this. Like what? I don't. Her and K Michelle arguing. Like what are y'all even arguing about?
Well,
What are
you
you
gotta
really
ask
mad
K
at?
Michelle for that. What the?
Well,
K Michelle mad because she said she didn't belong.
K Michelle was mad
But
before that.
okay,
Though.
well, right. That's what I'm saying. She was
K
mad
Michelle
before
been
that.
mad
Take
since they
that
met.
out of that. But you gonna lean on that? Like, what is we doing? Like, get the hell out of here.
Drew just said that in response to K Michelle. K Michelle been having a
Right.
problem since they met.
And the black. Whatever it is about black. I don't know. I would love to know how many times did black come out Drew's mouth towards K Michelle. I need them to see the
He said it was
video
once
footage.
and we only saw
They
one
said
time.
it was once or twice, but I need to see because the way K Michelle going on is like she said it 12 times. And then for Shamia to add on and egg on like it was like fact, yeah, I didn't like that. I'm like, okay, because really? You know that girl that said it like that. That's what they showed us. But
I believe Drew when she said it was one or two times. Because if there was more times, they would have rolled that footage.
Okay.
They crazy by now.
And they don't discriminate. They will.
Right.
I was gonna say they don't mince words.
All they showed us was Drew saying, "Did I mention black and K Michelle to y'all?" And everybody said no. That's the only.
Shamia didn't say no. Shamia just dropped her head.
Yeah, she just dropped her head and looked. And Drew said exactly.
And I don't like stuff like that. Either
she dropped her head, but she didn't say yes.
Because it's given that Shamia is the one that's stirring up the crap, like Angela said.
Angela might be right.
She vindicated Angela because I was like, "Where is Angela getting this from?" And then that proved it. Like,
and
she brought it up.
It's something. Angela ain't, she ain't too. I don't think she's too far off with Shamia. Is part of the bull crap.
This confirmed it for me. The way Shamia acted in this conversation, because Because even when she said you need to hold your friend accountable, which is ridiculous, because how she gonna hold K Michelle accountable? But okay. But when she said that, she was like, "Well, you do keep bringing up your man," or whatever she said. Like, girl, what? Okay, yeah, you the one staring the pot.
Yep.
You're lying through your teeth.
Yep.
No, she doesn't. The only person who's bringing black up is K Michelle.
Yep.
Yep.
But Drew was being very condescending in her tone. Well, you should take up of yourself. I said, Drew, you want that girl to knock your head off, don't you? You want her to do something. You want her to do something.
They had an attitude. They had an attitude when she came in.
But the way Drew was talking was like, Drew, you want that girl to knock your block
Well, I think sometimes that's how she's talking. And sometimes I be thinking I think she's condescending.
Yeah.
I'm like, Drew, you got to do all that head.
I was not mad at it because K keeps starting with her. Every time she tries to be cool.
And where's the lie in that statement? It don't matter how it came out.
She said, you need to take up for yourself.
Right. K Michelle started it. I wasn't even coming to see you. Girl, okay, but this is my event. Girl, my point is to see me singing. We didn't see nothing else but Drew sing.
And Shamia thought it was going to be a 2-on-1 situation, which is gagging me because you kind of came in messy talking about, oh, you missed your performance. You want to hear it.
Yeah, so that means she did film it, so of course she did film it, but you being funny, you being petty. Right. Okay.
Now y'all thought it was a 2-on-1 and y'all failed. It was a flop.
Both
it didn't even it didn't do nothing, but just vindicate Angela and make Drew look better. Like, okay,
Mhm.
now K Michelle still ain't. She said, "Say what it is." This is the time to say. If you have a problem, just say what the problem is.
Yeah,
Not
because
run
all these
away.
doggone cryptic notes that you dropping these hints and like,
Right.
girl,
And
just make it
I don't like
plain.
that. I don't
You
like that.
lying, so
Yeah.
you gotta go to the bathroom and you don't.
She
You leave it
disappointed me for
Oh,
real.
I'm
Like,
sick. I'm already sick. Really?
Right. Every
Really?
time she don't just be bold. It just that's the one thing I do like about Pinky. Like Pinky just say what it is. Like if I
Yeah.
got this is what it is. I don't like how K Michelle does that. Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom. You really trying to leave? Like girl, that's so corny. Like either you gonna come on here
Mhm.
and say what it is or not.
Yeah.
Drew is
I
getting
agree.
tired of it. I would be too.
I
And don't be going to
agree.
the confessional, responding there. Say what you got to say right there in the moment to
Because
Drew.
that's months later that you do that. The
Right.
confessional.
mhm.
Now you watch this the clip back or whatever. You had time to think.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody helped you with it. Nah, we don't care now. Say
Talking
it right
about I'm Florida A&M. I got somewhere with how many degrees.
there.
It
Yeah,
don't
nobody
matter.
Drew say you need to
care.
add adjectives, adverbs, and sentences and punctuation. I say, damn, Drew.
Right. She just
I
sitting there
laugh.
looking. Didn't want to be in a confessional. I
Cause
went
she
to the house
gagged.
for too long. Don't nobody care, girl. This is Housewives. We don't
I
care about
went to school for law. I was gonna go to law school. I got
I
accepted
got
to law.
accepted to 3
I'm
law
like, what
schools.
that got to do with how you talking?
Okay.
Cause
exactly.
you be
You
talking in
was
riddles,
long
girl.
ago. You got accepted to, girl. We don't care what was, what's now. We care about what's
Okay, Nene.
now.
Okay, Nene.
Yeah, check that bank. I get some Trump checks.
Nobody care about that. No.
Get some
And I was gonna
teeth.
hit the
They're
lottery
done.
like
They're done.
You silly.
yesterday. I was gonna win on my scratch off, but I mean, what's going on today? What's going on right now? Nothing. You running off like you always do, and then you got Punk Shamia trying to start some mess. Like, girl, Shamia,
That's sad. She
they,
is a lapdog, and Drew was not wrong with calling her a lapdog because now you are on Portia's lap. Now you on K Michelle lap, and you were here before her. So why are you on her lap? I don't even understand that dynamic. But I guess you got to be mad at Drew because you got to keep the pipes warm on this Drew bullshit, Shamia. Because you inherited a beef that was not even yours. You snatched it up. You
I said she
stole it,
gonna die on this hill.
and you gonna
And
die on the Drew Hill. Drew Hill,
Drew
hot
been
damn.
nothing but friendly and nice to you.
mm-hmm.
But
She
Right.
didn't even
Even
share you in the
Kelly got an
confessional.
issue. Like, what is
That's
Kelly? What are
crazy.
you mad at? Talking about Drew just be fake. Drew, what's your problem, Kelly? I don't remember Drew even talking to you.
Inherited. She.
Yeah,
That's why
like,
I
I mean,
say it's. That's why I say it's so frustrating. I be saying it in my recaps or whatever. It's so frustrating with Kelly. Like, why you inheriting Shamia beef with Drew? It's crazy as heck.
mm-hmm.
And you know she's going through a divorce with the man in the basement, and you going through your stuff with your baby daddy who not paying child support. Y'all would thought y'all would have a bonding moment over that alone, or kind of be cordial, have some kind of understanding as a woman with children.
Mm-hmm.
You would have thought Drew slept with Kelly Man or something. The way she be going at Drew, it's just weird.
Right. I don't know if they coming together like, oh, this is gonna, and they think in their mind that it's working, but on the TV, it's not coming across. Like, y'all are the corny crew. K Michelle linked up with she picked the wrong side. She picked the side of wrong. Like, it's not this whole thing, y'all together. Like, Pinky, the only one who I even like out of this little dynamic, because it's like y'all are all corny, including K Michelle. Like, she kind of ruined her little. Like, we was excited for her to come back.
That's why I said she disappointed me. Like, same thing with Shamia last year. Like, you had the chance to be breakout a new peach star, a breakout star for being a new peach, right? But you end up retreating, hit your auto default when it comes to Portia, like you being her lapdog and her mouthpiece. And I'm guaranteeing you that she doesn't tell you to do that. You just automatically do that. And then when y'all fall out, now you mad at everybody. It's
Like,
wild to me. And you up there inheriting her beef is crazy.
and thinking Drew was like the underdog and low hanging fruit, and that she wasn't gonna, and she done handle both of y'all by herself. Y'all couldn't even keep up with just Drew, so it's like, maybe you're not a good fit, or you don't blend in because y'all can't even keep up with Drew. Like Drew's little passive aggressive comment got you running off and leaving your purse behind.
Yeah, that's wild. I did
Hey,
not like
Michelle
that.
acting like she above her. Oh, all you do is sing the Star Spangled Banner. Are you
And
okay?
I don't want to hear.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. I left because I don't want to retreat back to the okay. What's the okay?
Right. What's the
Shaming
What's
the
the
okay?
tape.
okay?
All talk. All she does is talk. She ain't about that action. She ain't did nothing else.
And Drew didn't come there to fight you. I don't know. This is not love and hip hop.
Right. It's like
She said, "Speak up for yourself. I'm listening."
Housewives is supposed to be for the readers. Like we don't have people who can really read anymore. K. Michelle used to think she could do it because of the people she used to dealing with. Like it's not translating over here. Like y'all, you can't really read. And it's like then she feel like, okay, well, I can't keep up. Let me just run away. That's not going to work. Like this is only going to work, but for so long. The fans already getting tired of it. They're going to get you up off of here if you can't keep up. If you're going to run away every time there's something going on, you don't belong here. You can't even handle a little tongue battle. We just having nobody's even yelling, nobody's even arguing. We having a conversation. You can't even handle it. You running off and leaving your pocketbook behind and jumping and singing in the street. What is going on?
Shade and Drew, how she sang, and then talk about her
Mm-hmm.
about the man in the basement. How about you worried about your new husband?
Right. She let us know she's a fan.
What's that man name? SpongeBob Daddy or whoever.
Hilarious.
What about that?
She's too much of a fan. It's like I don't like that they keep bringing up the fact. Like we know y'all watch the show. Everybody we know, but it's so obvious that you're a fan of the show. Maybe that's why she feels a fan. Like you thought she was better than Drew, but Drew's been here for 5 or 6 seasons now.
She been here since the COVID. She came during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Like Drew has been here for years, so people that came and went. Drew is still here, so don't act like you are here.
I'm
still you are begging
here.
to be on.
Which is crazy because she has so many iterations of cast since she started.
Right.
So that's wild that she survived.
Drew has been here consistently. She hasn't been demoted. She ain't been friend of. She's been consistently a peach holder. And you beg to be on the show. She's already on. So stop
and she showed her terrible marriage with Conehead, the man in the basement.
Even and it was an actual real legitimate marriage, not whatever that K. Michelle got going on.
Yeah, I don't like to gang up on Drew because Drew don't ever really do anything. Not really. She don't ever do nothing to anybody. And then people, it's like they do stuff to her, and then when she responds, it's a problem.
Right. She
never
will
really
respond.
Created an issue. She just responds.
And she should defend herself.
Yeah, she's defending herself and responding, and then it's always a Drew is the problem. No, it's just when she responds, the response can be corny a little bit, but it's just what it is, because did she bring somebody a wig one time? She had
she had props.
Yeah, right, she had props. She always had props or whatnot. So
it's like we almost forget how corny she was, because it's like Shamia and her little clique is so corny that I almost forgot how bad Drew was. I'm like, what?
No, I ain't forget.
They overshadowed Drew real bad.
Yeah, I'm like, Drew is like, who cares? Drew ain't done. She hasn't done that in a long time. So it's like,
yeah, she ain't done that in a minute. Yeah,
and then Shamia don't know how to turn it off. She just mashed the gas on it. She just keep the pipes warm. She don't know when to stop. Right. Because then her thing is, then her husband doesn't want her to have these intimate scenes with men. But look what you're doing with women on TV. Okay, what if you don't even act anymore? But look what you're doing with women on TV, and we know you go down to like the lady pond a little bit. You know, you kiss Candy in the mouth in the club. You ain't deny that. So
you don't know what she did with Portia.
You know, like you don't know what it is, and then Phaedra said, she's doing both. So there's that. You saying your husband don't want you to do this, but look what you're doing on TV. You and Drew, you got what's her name, Cynthia, straddling you early in the episode. You and Pinky, not Pinky, what's the little girl name? Kelly squeezing buns, and you straddle her last episode. So it's like you still doing intimate things, even if it is with a woman. You still doing stuff, and that ish is embarrassing.
Even when nobody's involved, like you showing us your booty in a business.
And you talking about
why?
Your body functions and stuff. Like, girl.
Yeah, she's bringing up, even when it is uncalled for. Like, we didn't have to take it.
She just mashed the gas and keep going. She don't know how to let up off of it.
Because I think she thinks that people are gonna laugh and find it funny. Like, it's cringy. Actually,
she's corny.
She is. Like,
when it comes to her personal things, it's corny. Like maybe something else. You might be able to read a story and make it funny. Okay. But when it's real life and personal stories, that ish don't be funny. None you do be funny, Shamia. So
I'm
I don't
surprised her
know.
and Portia was fake friends for so long because their personalities just seem so different.
Yeah.
Like they probably into the same stuff, but Shamia is just so corny. Like her being friends with Kelly makes more sense because they both just corny
and loud and wrong, and they can just get the hell out because
right. And
they
not
wouldn't.
only
I
when
couldn't deal with
Cynthia was
them.
like, "Can you please just stop?" And it's like not even just because Cynthia's offended because she has big feet too, but it's also just corny. Like it's just not funny. Like,
and you offended her because she was like, "Hold a minute, I'm a part of the community too."
right. I
But
got
you
big
wear
feet
yours
too.
different. You don't trip up over your feet. When did Angela trip over her feet? What, like shit like that be pissing me off. Because that didn't land. Everything she does, it doesn't stick. It doesn't land because we ain't seen Angela trip over nothing. We ain't see
Why
her.
she keep saying this lady got big feet? Like it's an insult. Like people gonna have big feet. People gonna have small
Like,
feet.
she's tall. Like everybody's looking at her
She's
like,
6 feet
she's
tall.
tall. Like she's gonna have big feet. Like when she made the comment about her nose being a little too pinched last season, I think that was the only thing that made me chuckle that she said.
Yeah.
Full time.
Yeah, that was it.
Because I've never seen nobody do nothing like that on TV. Like, hold a minute, you just sucked your nose in, and it was like, oh shit.
Yeah, because it was. I mean, it was like, girl, can you breathe? Like, that was like you chose to pinch your nose. So okay, we can joke on something that because nobody made you do that. You chose that was a choice you made. Her big, she can't do nothing about that.
Right.
And she in her interview, she be calling Drew Janocchio. I'm like, let that go.
Right. It's like it's not hit. She lied. So does Portia, your homegirl, and literally everybody on there.
She is the liar of all liars.
And Shamia, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't lie and had nothing to deal with.
He just lied just now and said that whatchamacallit Drew keeps saying K Michelle's name was black. Like, no, she doesn't.
Yeah, you ain't because why did you have to do that? To me, it's like you just want to make a problem, and there's not even a problem.
Right.
Now it is because you made it one, but it was not a problem. She just irks my nerves. I thought Shamia, I really had high hopes for her in the beginning, but she
like I said,
quick.
Maybe she came on as a friend of and not a full time. It's something about when the girls come on full time. It's like giving that Marlo energy, even though Marlo was.
She has the potential, but she is like
she's corny,
a follower, not a leader.
Yeah, her personality just don't do it for me. Like it just don't.
She don't fit in. She belongs because she's a wife, a housewife, but she don't fit.
I don't mean she belongs with this group. Like, girl, hang out with some other housewives.
She's a housewife, but she don't. She don't
belong because it's not a requirement to be a housewife on this show. Like, yeah, you fit with the
but title alone. I'm just saying because she is the epitome of a housewife. Like she is.
We had 9 housewives since season 1, so we know that don't matter. I feel like you gotta be able to read. You gotta your personality it just ain't it. Like they used to make us laugh. Like this is just like she's painful to watch. Her and Kelly frolicking around. Like what are y'all doing? Y'all are just corny.
Rubbing each other, rubbing on each other.
Right, like y'all just what did Phaedra call them? Ren and Stimpy? Like, yeah, that's what it's giving. Like,
Yeah. They are lost cause. I don't know what to say about them.
You're a housewife, but your husband don't even want to be on the show, so who cares?
I'm gonna need them to get it together. I don't know how they're gonna redeem themselves at the reunion. I can't wait to see it, but it's just giving corny and weird, and I hate it.
They might have to separate, but they can't stand on their own because last season they came in. Shamia was like relying heavily on Portia, and Kelly was up there with Broke. So
Brokey.
Like, and then when they both their friendship collapsed, they retreat to each other. It was like codependent, like they codependent relationship.
Yeah, they're like twins or something. Like they got twin telepathy.
It's like they just got to be somebody else full time then, and make them 2 friend ups.
No,
friend of energy.
Cynthia is the best friend of I've ever seen.
She the best friend of.
They got her working to the bone.
Yeah.
Well, I don't expect a lot out of Cynthia, but she gives. I can say that she gives.
Yeah, she's had a trip, a full blown trip.
Right, she hosts some trips.
She's got ladies at the house telling them they need to work together. So
she's trying to help guide them to get this
lead them and guide them.
Story moving.
I'm surprised she even took this. Since she turned down a friend of offer before.
Yeah,
maybe it was the money, honey.
Yeah, I guess now she's not with married to Mike Hill no more. She's like, all right, I'll take it.
Yeah, maybe the money
Yeah, they had to step it up a little bit. You're gonna give me
Yeah.
full-time pay and basically full-time work.
Right. Because Phaedra ain't did a goddamn thing.
Yeah, to get rid of Phaedra, demote shit. I don't know. Because we don't need that many friend ofs. I don't know. I just don't see it lasting long. I don't, because if Kelly ain't showing her man, then you ain't showing your kids and your business unclosed. What else are we showing?
Her titties and no bras. Because she ain't been back to work. We ain't seen her at chicken and waffle place, so oh well.
Yeah, because one of them still open.
Well, that's that on that. That's the end of the episode. We didn't fussed about them ladies enough. All we know is that Shamia is gonna die on the Drew Hill, okay? Because she has to, because she adopted a beef that was not hers.
Because she don't want to die on that Portia. She don't want to deal with that Portia Hill. So she gonna die on that Drew and Angela Hill.
Yep. Drew Hill.
And with her and Angela, it definitely added some layers with their argument because they brought up each other's husbands. So that's just another added layer.
All righty. Mo, what you got coming up on your channel?
I'm looking like, what is happening? I gotta get my individual recap for Aroa, episode 10. Zatima as well. This latest episode that came on today, I think. Yeah, today. What else? We did the Vampire Lestat yesterday with the panel. Y'all go check that out. If y'all into Interview with a Vampire, that's on AMC Plus. That's a good show. I enjoyed that. That was fun. And also Raising Kanan. How can I forget that? Raising Kanan. I know some people like the All the Queen's Man. I watch it, but I don't recap it. But that definitely coming out tomorrow.
Yep.
And that should be good. So yeah, that's it for me for right now. So.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Shayna, what you got coming up on the channel?
I just uploaded my pre-recorded for Housewives, so that's up. I got to do Bell Collective, so I'll try to do that tomorrow. And then we did a live yesterday for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I did it with these lovely ladies, so catch the replay. And I need to catch up on Love Island. I don't know about that one. That's a commitment. But we shall see. Maybe I'll talk about the season thus far if I get caught up in time. That's all for me for right now.
All righty. So for me, tomorrow we have the Oval at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Me and Tamika's Den. I forgot about Thursday, which is Zatima, but on Fridays, every Friday at 9:15 Eastern Standard Time, we will be doing Raising Kanan. And Fridays at 7:15 Eastern Standard Time, we'll be talking about The Shy. I think this is episode 4 that's coming out.
Yeah.
And on Sunday, meet us at Club Eden every Sunday at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. All the Queen's Men is back, and I am ready to see it. I am going to stay up. Today is the 9th. Today the 9th? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, tomorrow is the 10th, so at 12 midnight. I don't think it come on at midnight. I think it come on at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll be asleep. But when I wake up in the morning, I'm watching the first episode of season 6, All the Queen's Men. Shayna, do you watch All the Queen's Men?
They just a little too zesty for me.
Girl, you missing it, honey.
But you show on the air. It's something about male strippers. I just can't.
I don't like them in person. On TV, I'm cool with it, but in person,
yeah, same.
Go away from me with your sweaty ears, okay?
And I'll take them on Beauty in Black, but I gotta draw the line.
Beauty in Black, it's like that much.
Exactly. That's why, like, this and that I could be like, all right.
Little doses. And then they be pleasing the men. They don't be pleasing the women over there.
Right.
Beauty in Black. Okay, I thought 3 a.m. Thank you, Kira. So yeah, that's that on that. And if nothing else, we will see y'all later.
50,000 in my pocket, had them getting good deal like, oh, oh, oh. $50,000 on you wanna pour me, gotta scream it like, ooh, 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 ooh. Cause I got a check, niggas wanna flip, I ain't got a flip, but I got it, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, that was some bitch, she gon' wanna sit, every nigga in the set, and now she screaming like, ooh, ooh, ooh. How much you made?